Good morning all. We are about to begin our school parliament section. Now, Speaker enters the parliament.
A very warm good morning to one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, as the Speaker, I'm honored and pleased to welcome you all to the first parliamentary session of the Student Parliament of Dayapuram Residential School. A manifesto is essentially a public declaration of the ideologies, policies and views of an elected minister. The objective of this gathering here today is for the presentation of the said manifestos by the ministers. Now, the President will be joining our session.
National Anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Now, I'd like to ask the President to address the gathering.
A very warm good morning to one and all. I welcome you all to the annual parliamentary session. I hope that all your problems will be resolved here, and that is the very sole purpose of the school parliament. I am Naveed Sanil, standing before you as the president of the school parliament. Now, on this occasion, I would intend to address the issue of the extensive use of drugs among teenagers. Drug is like a hell disguised as heaven, I would say. It is merely an escape from reality. People who get caught in this would lose their chance to lead a happy life. The sad part is most of the drug users nowadays are teenagers. We have to join hands and demolish the drug using community. If you find anyone, a friend or a relative using drugs, please do report it. The Dayapuram Students Forum along with the Cultural Forum is making sure that Dayapuram stays drug free. Teenagers mainly use drugs because of the tension and pressures they have to face. But instead of falling prey for drugs, talk to a friend, family and teachers and find a solution. Don't be high on drugs, be high on life. The ministers seated here are all very capable people and have worked very hard to prepare their manifestos. I hope that we can make a difference. I wish all the ministers and the opposition all the very best. Thank you.
ministry, let me call for. Before we begin, I'd like to invite the Prime Minister to share some few words.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Amreen Jazir, Prime Minister of the Dayapuram Parliament for the year 2022 to 23. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your utmost support and cooperation, without which I wouldn't be able to stand here before you all. As a new student of Dayapuram, I believe that a change in schools has provided me with a fresh perspective on the schooling system. The past few months, I along with my ministers have taken our time in observing and understanding the strengths and weaknesses of our school. And I have decided on my main objective for this academic year, that is to restore. After 2 long years of lockdown, amidst a global pandemic, we have changed. So have our insights on school, discipline, and whatnot. It's time we learn the true ideologies a school stands by and unlearn what social media has convinced us otherwise. I have taken up the responsibility as your Prime Minister to build up the foundation of our school, because without a solid foundation, you'll have trouble creating anything of true value. I am grateful for the team of ministers I have, who are apt for their titles and are credited with utmost sincerity and dedication. I look forward to working together with all of you for the betterment of Dayapuram. Thank you.
For the first ministry, allow me to call forward the Home Affairs Minister to present the manifesto.
Good morning, Dayapuram. The main role of the Home Minister is to ensure discipline among the students of Dayapuram Residential School. I, Aisha Ruman of Class 11D, stand before you as the newly appointed Home Affairs Minister, ready to accept responsibility and leadership for my peers. I will do my utmost to ensure that discipline and order are upheld, not only in the campus, but also throughout my life. Discipline not only refers to abiding the rules, it means to respect and value the things in your life, be it rules, our teachers, our parents, or our school campus. Introducing and enforcing discipline in the school can bring about a positive change in a student's character, which is a prime factor for the progress of a school. The Dayapuram Residential School, ever since its establishment in 1984, has stood as a revered campus. Here, we are taught to value humanitarian principles first and foremost, one of which is discipline. However, in recent times, we are seeing a significant lack of discipline regard for the school. As the senior students of Dayapuram, it is our duty to set an example for the younger students. The legacy of this school lies in our hands, and it is my responsibility, along with my fellow MPs, to handle this with care. Regarding the role of MPs, I would like them to be more active on the disciplinary aspects. During assemblies, proper permanent positions should be assigned for every class. The MP of the respective class should stand in front of their line and ensure discipline of their class at the assembly point. The president should take charge in commanding attention and standards during General Assembly. Aside from this, I would also like to bring about changes that might help in enforcing discipline. A detention system must be introduced for misbehaving students. During detention hours, the students will be tasked around to help around the school, to arrange books, help clean labs, etc. To ensure active participation from the school, I would also like to introduce Best Class Trophy. The most well-behaved class from each batch will be awarded the title every month. At the end of the academic year, the class from each batch which has been awarded this title the most will get a prize. A disciplinary committee must be introduced, not only consisting of the MPs, but also any student who wants to be an active participant and is willing to undertake leadership. In order to uphold the discipline of this school, I alone am not enough. I need help from each and every single one present in this crowd. Each and every one of you is an important pillar that keeps the school standing. Together, we will show our teachers and our parents and one day the world what our school has taught us. We will bring honor to this institution, our family and our country. As I have said before, the reputation of our school lies in our hands.
Now, let me invite the Students' Welfare Minister to the stage.
Pride of any school is its students, and ensuring their welfare is a major responsibility. As a newly elected Student Welfare Minister, I, Philip Espartam, on behalf of the Student Welfare Ministry, give assurance that we will work with the school authorities to ensure the well-being of students in a safe and supportive campus. The lost tempo of our curricular and co-curricular activities due to the corona pandemic needs to be brought back to let the students have a varied experience. Measures to prepare the students for a highly competitive world also need to be implemented. We would like to implement the following. Suggestion for timely career orientation class, especially for parents and children, class 8 onwards. Re-initiate the club activities and make it full swing in all sections with one program under the initiative of one club at the least. Regular maintenance of drinking water facilities to ensure continued availability of pure water. Cupboards in all classes of 11th and 12th has been proposed to the management. I hope to bring these changes to our beautiful campus to make it an even better place to be. By this, I conclude my words. Thank you.
I'd like to ask the Human Resources Minister to step forward to present their manifesto.
Human Resource Ministry holds the potential of increasing student outcomes through increased involvement, empowerment and motivation. With the objective of fulfilling the same, I am your newly elected Human Resources Minister, Sia Sarin. This academic year will not lack the activities and interactive sessions like the previous academic year due to the pandemic, and the Ministry of Human Resources will introduce and implement various interactive and empowerment schemes, conduct various workshops hosted by experienced professionals, remedial classes for students in need of extra revision or practice. We are also thinking about introducing special sessions for talent identification, career guidance classes, debates and Olympiads for classes 10 to 12. Many competitive quizzes like Science Quiz, Cognitive Buzzard have already been conducted, and such quizzes of wide varieties will be introduced under the Ministry of Human Resources. Parent-teacher meetings are held regularly for all compartments after all the exams, held to discuss the performance of every ward in Dayapuram. With the initiative of implementing schemes for the betterment of the education system in our campus, I conclude my words. Thank you.
Next, allow me to call upon the Communication Minister.
Communicative English is important as it can help a student to see value in their studies in a meaningful way. Strengthening your communication skills in English is necessary and is a powerful tool that can be used for business, travel, or simply to have a conversation in and out of the country. English is the language of science, aviation, computers, diplomacy, and tourism. Knowing English increases your chances of getting a good job in a multinational company within your home country or of finding work abroad. Communication not only conveys information, but it encourages effort, modifies attitudes, and stimulates thinking. I, Aisha Rifa, your newly elected Communication Minister, strongly believe that understanding English will give you the power to succeed. Living in a globalized 21st century, it is important and relevant to be able to communicate to people from various parts of the world. These are my ideas and views to bring about. English proficiency test will be conducted category-wise. A poetry will be placed in each compartment where students will be able to display their creative works. We are planning to bring up more books to the library, which will increase the reading habit of students and increase their knowledge and wisdom. We are planning to relaunch the idea of radio in school. We have already already conducted a quiz with regards to Reading Week, and the 5th edition of English season will be conducted in a well-organized way. Educational day programs will be conducted. The importance of establishing good communication at a young age is critical in a child's development and future learning. Effective communication can help to build and foster a safe learning environment where students can thrive, prosper, and learn. Thank you.
Allow me to call forward the Sports Minister to present the manifesto.
Good morning, everyone. Sports and games are important for all-round development. It is also an important part of our routine. Along with routine education, they help us to shape our personalities. Also, they keep our body strong, healthy, and fit. It gives us a change from the same old routine and relaxes our mind and body. Moreover, it is important because it is useful means of entertainment as well as way to do physical activity. So, why this ministry? For the past few years, our school has won championship title or the runners-up without fail, and this shows why this ministry is important. I, Gobu Krishna, the newly elected sports minister, assure you that I will be trying to implement new programs in our school. Plan for the year 2022-23. Changing basketball court to indoor. We are looking forward to changing our basketball court to indoor in this year or coming year for better playing and to reduce the effect of sunlight. The ministry this year will look into it and submit a plan to the management so that becomes a reality in the near future. Timely maintenance of Coco ground and Farooqal ground. Maintenance of long jump pitch. Getting it ready with new sand and easy and safe usage. Smooth and successful conduct of our annual sports meet in the month of December. Intramural competition in football, boys competition are already over. Similarly, we have intramural basketball and Coco competition. Regular practice sessions are held for Coco and football under the supervision of Sandeep sir and Abdul Rahim sir, along with trainers from outside. Athletics practice session will be started soon. With your support, I sincerely hope that my ministry will be able to keep the promises made, and this year also we will back the championship title. Thank you.
Let me call forward the Value Education Minister next.
Good morning, Dayapuram. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Almighty and Dayapuram for giving me a chance to stand here as a part of this school parliament. Value education is the educational process by which we increase the moral standards and overall character of the student, resulting in an establishment of a civil and democratic society for the coming generation. It helps the student to shape their future and become a responsible citizen by ensuring the child's personality development in terms of physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects. This process equips an individual to handle their social, moral, and democratic duties efficiently and imparts the significance of tolerance and respect of all religious faiths. It prepares an individual to face the outer world with the right attitude and values. They will be able to understand the importance of cultivating compassion and ethical behavior. Definitely, value education becomes a foundational factor for a person's successful life. I, Mohammad Rahan, the newly elected Minister of Value Education, will be implementing the following schemes. The importance of prayers to the Almighty is impeccable. Hence, proper maintenance will be ensured in the mosque to give the students a much more pleasant atmosphere. And the washrooms near the mosque will be maintained properly for a better hygienic situations. Nowadays, students are hardly aware of the people in their surroundings. Therefore, to make the students be instilled with social dependence and responsibilities, activities like Know Your Neighbors will be initiated. Programs like old age home visit will be implemented to help the students to understand the sufferings of the people in their society and realize how fortunate they are. Certainly, this will create a spark in their minds to help the needy in their future. We know that shaping the young minds from the young age is essential to mold them into a society aware of their responsibilities. To protect our growing generation from social evils, awareness classes will be conducted. And also, the Moral Value Education Ministry and departments have requested the principal and the school management for a value education camp in the summer vacation. I conclude my words with a quote from our beloved father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Literary education is of no value if it is not able to build up a sound character. I hope these programs will help us to build a socially responsible society with a sound and healthy mind. Thank you.
Now, allow me to ask the Campus Welfare Minister to step forward and present their manifesto.
Important, so the school campus and its surroundings. School is a building with 4 walls which has tomorrow inside. It's a frequently quoted one line saying about schools. School has a massive impact on students, from the location to the ambience. Every aspect of the school affects the students' performance and behavior. Researchers have found that the quality of school facilities impact the students' learning. Students focus better when they are comfortable and are more likely to attend classes and may be less likely to become ill. A beautiful campus will encourage a healthy lifestyle outside the classroom. I, Diya Harris, am standing here with all your support as the Campus Welfare Minister. We are lucky to have a school with such an amazing ambience and the necessary infrastructure. As our school is environment friendly with the lineage of inspiring students and experienced teachers, we have to work for the betterment of our campus. As we have gathered here after 2 years of COVID-19, it is seen that the students are preferred to stay at home. This situation could be changed by me and the school taking a forehand in the renovation of the campus. Our school has been fixing the necessary requirements since 1984. As per the collected suggestions from my fellow mates, I have reached into a conclusion and they are as follow. I have put forward a suggestion to the management to renovate the washrooms and maintain the hygiene of the campus, install a suggestion box near to the school office, dustbins will be placed on the way to the mess and in the corridors, install signboards in every compartment to provide directions for the visitors, placement of stone benches or built-in huts within the campus for experiencing a new method of learning for the students has also been taken into account. So far, the school has solved the following issues faced by the students and teachers equally. Water dispenser has been installed near to the third compartment which is accessible to all the students. Clear the leakage issues of the most of the compartment washrooms. The management has provided smart boards for the higher secondary students, leading to an efficient learning system. The school has started working on the renovation of parking lot, thereby providing a solution to the problems faced by the most drivers. Electrical complaints have been repaired without much delay by our very own maintenance crew that has been formed recently. I would like to thank my fellow mates and the staffs for placing your trust in me and for giving me the opportunity to represent your suggestions regarding the welfare of the campus. Thank you.
Let me call forward the Information Technology Minister next to present their manifesto.
We are in a generation where technology has surrounded us from all sides. Our everyday life runs on the use of technology, and due to technology, we have significant amount of knowledge which help us to improve our lives and to solve problems. I, Anzin Mohammed, is the elected IT Minister for the academic year 2022-23. Our Dayapuram is one of the leading schools in adapting new technologies and programs, and we should adapt new programs related to this. I assure that I will be implementing various programs and ideas which is beneficial for our students. plan for the year 2022-23. Cyber security awareness and proper usage of technology and internet. It is necessary to provide proper information to students how to use internet and be alerted and not to fall into the traps of internet. Therefore, we are arranging a class related to cyber security awareness and proper usage. Digital Fest. Dayapuram is one of the first school to conduct Digital Fest, and this year also we are conducting it in best possible way. The date has already been decided, the screening is over, and the training is going on. Blockchain training programs related to blockchain and cryptocurrency. Blockchain is the latest technology which is used in the working of digital currencies like Bitcoin and used to store different types of data in high security. And everybody believes that in future it will make a major change in the area of technology. Therefore, we are arranging a class related to this for interested students of class 9, 10, 11, 12 for knowing the latest technology. Dayapuram has started the computer science as a separate subject from class KG to class 12. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite the Publication Minister.
Knowledge has power. It controls access to opportunity and advancement. And I, Hamda Fatima, as your newly elected Publication Minister, wish to take the honor in circulating this information. My side, a leader is a person who focuses on improvement rather than perfection. A person who reflects the spotlight onto the others when given to them. And lastly, a person who learns from yesterday may make a mistake today, but amends it tomorrow. Today, I stand here determined to make a wider range of people known about our prestigious school, to encourage hidden talents to step into a world of opportunities, recognition, and appreciation. Nevertheless, to inspire those who are yet to discover their unique qualities. I'd like to start by briefing on my current activity, which is about the progress in current compartment magazines. Beginning with the first compartment, they have successfully completed the selection of exquisite works amongst their class magazines. Currently, they are in the process of editing them, and they hope to complete their compartment magazine by the first week of January. The second compartment are also in the same stage of development. They are deciding on their layout and aim to wrap up by the 15th of November. Meanwhile, the third compartment have triumphantly completed filtering the best articles and editing them. Only the arrangement is left. And lastly, the fourth compartment has begun with the collection of articles. The objectives that I wish to implement includes termly housewise competitions. These competitions will be held to enhance the essential skills like the innovative and creative minds of the student. This is proceeded by appointing one main bulletin board to each house with a common theme. And the points achieved post the competitions will be added to the original scoreboards of each house. I aim to make this a platform where every silent writers and unique artists can display their talents comfortably. Secondly, I'd like to make our school Facebook and Instagram account active. This will connect our school to a wider range of people in the most cost-effective manner, and publishing the major events conducted will help in raising the recognition of our school. Furthermore, posting any impressive works of our students will encourage them to reach boundless extents. The links to access these sites will be circulated amongst the teachers and parents. Lastly, my third objective is to create a hostel magazine along with the hostel minister, Rana Yasir, through which we can highlight the provisions, facilities and activities held in the Ansari hostel, which is certainly a significant part of Dayapuram Residential School. I hereby conclude my words holding strong determination in successfully achieving my objectives in this academic year. Thank you.
Next, let me call upon the Hostel Affairs Minister.
Dayapuram. As we all know, Dayapuram is a residential school. Therefore, its hostel is an integral part of it, and it should be maintained and sustained with the highest importance and competency. It is a place to many students who have trusted it to gradually become their second home. Hostel provides a space for students to grow and develop many life skills. They become adaptable and face many life situations with courage. They become versatile and get along with students with varying personalities and cultures. Providing that the hostel requires the required improvements and events, it can be a heaven and home to many who reside. I, Ranaya sir of class 11th, your newly elected Hostel Affairs Minister, will be implementing the following changes to the current procedures of the hostel. A trip will be arranged for the hostelers to a trip will be arranged for the hostelers so they have a day of relaxation. A hostel magazine in collaboration with the publication minister Hamda Fatima will be proposed so that it could enlighten the beauty of Ansari Hostel. An improvement of the library. The hostel library lacks a diverse selection of books. Providing more genres will be helpful for students and it will encourage them to read. Educational books such as guides and reference will be helpful for the students attending boards. As it is currently being conducted, a moral education classes once or twice a week. In addition to that, an awareness and mental health classes should be conducted. An indoor and outdoor garden will be implemented in the hostel to make the hostel more scenic. With everything being said, I conclude my words. Thank you.
Next, allow me to call forward the Social Affairs Minister and present their manifesto.
All the rising gems of the Dayapuram Residential School. As we all know, our school's basic foundation is led on the love, compassionate service and humanitarian values, which force the dignity of each and every student, which is clearly visible from the journey of our school since 1984. Knowing its core values and responsibilities, I, Fatima Hanana, your newly appointed Social Affairs Minister, is to ensure the development and be the part of successful journey of our school. First of all, I would like to thank my teachers and friends for supporting me in the school parliament election, which already have given me a chance to know about our election system. In this academic year, I would like to implement the following steps. I would like to strengthen the leadership quality of DSF members through giving them seminars, awareness class on general issues, and also encourage them actively participate in the social activities. As the first step, I would proudly say that we have already conducted an awareness class on the topic Addiction and Children by Dr. Jobbington from IMHANS on 14 September 2022. To give more explosive beyond the academic, a study tour or a field trip is necessary for the student's life to make the learning in much more comprehensive way. This trip is mainly specific for selected classes. To introduce a school exhibition for a day where every students get an opportunity to showcase their creative and knowledgeable skills, and the exhibition is planning to be held department-wise in various blocks of our school. With the support and guidance of our school management, we can put forward a suggestion to have a visit to an all-age home and Karunya Thiram, so that ourselves will be much more involved in the reality of life. And DSF members will be volunteering these activities as they are the core leaders of our school. Last but not the least, in order to respect and remember our great adults who sacrificed their life for our Indian independence, and all the special occasion related to social science that a student should be aware of will be honed in the particular days. And recently, as part of Gandhi Jayanti, we ourselves have gathered together in school and successfully be the part of campus cleaning. It ensures a sense of responsibility among our pupils towards the environment and also sow the seeds of important soft moral values in our life. From these, I would like to ensure you that I will try my best to make all above given suggestions into a reality in this academic year with your wholehearted support. Thank you and have a nice day.
Finally, let me invite the opposition leader to the stage to share some few words.
Hello, Dayapurites. A warm good morning to one and all present here. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. This is one of the famous quotes given by Winston Churchill, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. As students, we need to use all our courage and faith to focus on who we want to be tomorrow. First of all, I would like to thank the school management, principal and teachers for conducting this parliament session after these 2 drastic years of hardship. I, Darina Mohan George, opposition leader of the school parliament, congratulate the Prime Minister, Council of Ministers and all the elected parliament members for drafting out the finest manifesto for the successive journey of our school. A strong opposition is as important as the elected ministry to monitor and correct the workings of the parliament. I, along with my team, will keep in check with the ongoing procedures. I wish you all the very best and look ahead to accomplishing all your goals in this academic year. Let's keep our spirits up till the end. Thank you.
The first session of the student parliament thus comes to a successful conclusion, mainly because of the support of and cooperation of all the members of the parliament and the collective merit of the students. For this, I would like to express my gratitude. This session is now adjourned and the next session will be held in the month of December. Thank you.
Congratulations is in order to the ministers led by the Prime Minister for the beautiful conduct of the session.